Missing someone. Missing someone. Missing someone.
Hello my loves, how are you doing? If you're new here, karibu sana. I go by the name Vivian Odhiambo, aka Fashion Guru Kenya, aka Mtoto wa Homa Bay County. So today we are going to make spinach. I'm just going to show you how to make your spinach remain green and delicious. Okay, without any further ado, in a sufuria we're going to put in our onions and our vegetable cooking oil. Let them simmer for a bit, and then we are going to add our garlic. Okay. As the onions are simmering, we are going to go ahead and peel our potato and cut it. Just prepare it for the onions. And by the way, if you've never had spinach that was cooked with garlic, you're missing out. That thing tastes so damn delicious. You should totally try it. So as you can see, I'm peeling my tomatoes. I'm going to cut them, and then we're going to put them in our spinach. Okay. Tomatoes, or nyanyas we call them in Kenya, have disappeared. I don't know where they are, so they are not as ripe as they normally are. So let's go back to our onions. As you can see, they are doing okay. They are browning. So if you don't like tomatoes in your spinach, this is the part where you add your spinach. If you like tomatoes in your spinach, of course, this is the part where you'll add your tomatoes. Okay. Going to cover that, let it simmer until the tomatoes are soft and mashed. Okay. Now our tomatoes are okay. Now we are going to add in our spinach. I'm going to add in a tiny bit of water in my spinach, and then I'm not going to cover it. I'm going to let it simmer like that. The reason why I'm adding a tiny bit of water in my spinach is so that it doesn't stick, and I'm going to cook it under low heat so that it doesn't burn. Okay, because normally when you cover your spinach, that is where the steam comes from. But now that, because we're not covering it, we're just going to add a little bit of water, leave it open like that, let it simmer for a bit, then turn it. Okay. Now we have turned our spinach. You need to taste it and see, do you like your spinach rare, very well cooked, or medium? How do you like your spinach? Me, I like my spinach very well cooked, so I'm going to let it simmer for a bit. 6 minutes later, the spinach is cooked and ready to be served. So I'm going to be serving this with eggs and ugali. For the eggs, I'm going to cut one onion, and then in a pan I'm going to put in the onions and cooking oil. After the brown, I'm going to go ahead and add in my tomatoes. We are making 3 eggs. Okay, I'm just going to cover that, let the tomatoes simmer, and then we are going to add in our eggs. I'm going to go ahead and break the 3 eggs in the bowl, and then I'm going to add salt in the eggs before I beat them, and then add them to the simmered tomatoes and onions. Now that the eggs are in, I'm just going to stir them a little bit because I'm cooking them in a pan and I don't want them to end up being round, like one round egg. I want them to break into pieces, so I'm just going to do this before I cover it and let it simmer for a few minutes until it's done. Our eggs are now ready to be served. They were just delicious. I love my eggs made like this if I'm going to have them with ugali. Thank you so much guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Click on that notification bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Bye bye. Mwah.